In Minecraft we have 13 different villager jobs, and today I will show you 15 most powerful trades that you can do to make villagers even more useful. We all know villagers go crazy for emeralds, and almost all the trades needs that precious green stone. But now in 1.21 getting emeralds is a bit harder, since raid farms got nerfed, and you can't do the trick where you buy bookshelves for 1 emerald, then break it to get 3 books and sell those 3 for 3 emeralds. This was basically an infinite emerald bug, but in 1.21 it got fixed. Thankfully, we already have new designs of raid farms that work pretty good in 1.21. But I'd like to start this video by showing what are the best items to sell to get emeralds. First, let's place down the stone cutter and we get the mason villager, who will give us emerald for stone, granite, andesite and diorite. If you've been mining a lot, then you probably have chests full of those blocks, so getting emeralds for those is a pretty good deal. Then we have the farmer villager, who we can get when we place down the composter. This guy gives us 1 emerald for wheat, potatoes, carrots, beetroot, which all can be automatically farmed pretty easily. But when you happen to have an iron farm that produces a ton of iron, then I recommend getting a villager with a grindstone or a smithing table. With both of them, you are getting a chance to sell iron for emerald, which isn't a bad deal at all. And giving a loom to an unemployed villager will make him a shepherd, who trades all kinds of dyes for emerald, and getting some of them are pretty easy, like red dye can be obtained from poppies that you can get from a lot of iron farms, and green dye, which can easily be obtained from a cactus farm. Then we also have a fletcher and fisherman. One of them needs a fletching table and the other a barrel, and both of them are buying string. But what makes it especially good is that string can be duplicated, and then you basically have infinite emeralds. All of these trades are pretty expensive, and to get the prices down there is a simple trick. Let the zombie close to a villager. He will then turn villager into a zombified villager. Then give the zombified villager a weakness potion and a golden apple. Now it takes around 5 minutes and the villager will go back to normal. And because you were so kind and cured him, he will thank you and lower the price. And you can use that to get better prices for everything. But keep in mind that it only works 100% of the time when you are playing in the hard mode. Now that you have emeralds to trade with, let's move on to spending those. Definitely the best trades to spend your emeralds on are diamond tools and armor, since you don't want to waste your hand-dug diamonds for any of those. To get diamond armor, you need the armorer villager, who you can get by placing down the blast furnace. The next step is to level him up to the master level, and that will unlock all the diamond armor pieces, but they are probably pretty expensive to buy. To get them down to 1 emerald, you gotta do the trick that I just showcased, where you turn him into a zombified villager and then cure him back to normal. Also, these armor pieces that you're getting are all enchanted, and if you are lucky, it is actually possible to get them with pretty good enchantments. Now the tools, and for those you need to give the villager a smithing table and unlock the master level. Once that is done, you can buy the diamond axe, shovel, pickaxe and even a hoe. And of course, it is possible to get the prices down to 1 emerald. Also, the tools are enchanted, so if you are lucky you may get some good enchantments. But these were just the tools. To get a sword as well, you need a weaponsmith villager, who you can get by using the grindstone. He has to be unlocked to the master level, and from there you can get the diamond sword. If you are planning on getting a lot of armors, tools and swords, then I recommend getting multiple villagers, because from 1 villager you can get 3 items before he goes on a little cooldown, and this cooldown can be annoying. Now these were all the diamond saving trades, but there are many more powerful ones that I want to showcase, like with the mason villager, who you can get with the stone cutter. When he is unlocked to the master level, he sells a block of quartz and quartz pillars, and those two are very useful if you like to use it as a building block. You need quartz for a lot of redstone components, so using it to craft quartz blocks isn't a good idea. That's why this villager is really good. Then we have this one villager who gives super good deals, and today he wants to tell you about Wise Hosting. It is our own Minecraft server hosting site. We have very good pricing, user-friendly game panel and 24/7 support if you need any help. And to make the price go down, just use the code Shulker at checkout and you will get 25% off from your first month. Definitely check out wisehosting.com because this villager knows what he's talking about. Another good villager can be made with the lectern. From him you can get most of the enchanted books, which are super useful when you want specific enchantments. And what's really good is that from the first level you can already see what kind of enchanted book he is selling. So if you didn't get the book you wanted, just remove the workbench and place it back. That way you reset him and he will change the trade. And you can do it as long as you get the enchanted book that you wanted. If you level up the librarian villager, you can get even more enchanted books. All the books can cost as low as 1 emerald with the villager curing technique, which is especially amazing. The same librarian villager has one more really good trade, and that's the name tag, which can be bought from the villager at the master level. Name tags can't be crafted, and finding them from loot chest seems a bit too much work, so I really like that you can trade them. The next villager is Cleric. For him you need the brewing stand, and he sells a lapis lazuli for emeralds. And for years I have found this very useful. Mostly because if you don't visit caves often and you want to enchant your armors or tools, you need lapis. And also I do think it is a nice looking building block. I previously mentioned that there was a trick to get free emeralds by buying bookshelves, then destroying them and selling the books for more emeralds. This trick was patched, but there is another one which is not so efficient but still good. To do that you first need the librarian villager, who can be obtained with the lectern. Then bring him up to the journeyman level, and from there you can buy 4 glass with 1 emerald. Moving on, we need the cleric, who can be made with a brewing stand. Get this guy to the expert level and he will give you 1 emerald for 9 glass bottles. But if we do the curing trick now, we can get it down to just 3 glass bottles for 1 emerald. Now I take those 4 glass blocks that I got previously, make 3 of them into glass bottles, and then sell those bottles for emeralds. Now you still have 1 glass and an emerald. Do this trick over and over and you will have a ton of emeralds. It is slow but it does work and you get free emeralds. Another good trade is from the mason villager, who you can get using the stone cutter. He sells you 10 bricks for 1 emerald, which I have used quite a lot. Because if I wanted to collect clay balls, then smelt them into bricks, it seems quite a lot of work. So trading is much easier. And those were the 15 very powerful trades from the villagers. Make sure to check out Wise Hosting if you want to host the best Minecraft server. But I will see you in the next video. See ya!